This month is all about the hips. So we have talked about different poses and different ways to modify poses or make little adjustments to poses so they are more accessible. So today we're going to talk about tiger pose. You might want to strap. We're going to talk about some variations. So if we come in to the simplest version, we're going to come into all fours. We're going to lift the leg. That's the simplest variation. So again, we're keeping square hips here. You can point the toes, because when you come into this, you're pointing the toes. So if you want to practice that, you would point the toes. Keeping our lower belly engaged here, we're making sure that we're activating those glutes. We're going to activate those hamstrings as well. So you can also come here. If you feel comfortable, you can lift the chest. I come up onto my fingertips just to feel more comfortable for me. We're here, and then you can reach back and touch the foot. If you want to grab onto the foot, but you want to make sure that you really have good form before you do that, and make sure that you're not dumping all of the weight into one side. The other way you can do it's with a strap, if that's something you want to do, to bind it. But I think you would put this around the foot, reach, and then grab with the opposite hand. But we're going to focus on how to modify that more. So you can come here, and instead of reaching this hand over, reach it forward. We're working on that core strength. We're getting this glute on this side. Okay, we're maintaining balance here. We can also come here, and instead of lifting the hand, we're not going to put as much weight in this one. We're going to come here. So we still have that stability. If we need to balance, we can, but there's no weight in this hand. And come down. The other option you can do is to come here, and you can reach with the same hand instead of the opposite hand. There's a lot of variations, but I really like, you can look up if that feels comfortable. But before you start to look up, it's a little bit of a back bend, and so before you do that, you want to make sure that you're really stable in the strength aspect of the pose.